Hey guys, so I'm going to talk to you about how to determine what your skin type is. If you guys are confused about what skin type you have, this may or may not help you determine which skin type you have so you can go with a product that is suited for your skin. So I'm going to start with oily skin. So oily skin, that is what I have. So it's very shiny in appearance. It has a greasy texture, um, blackheads, whiteheads, pimples, all that fun stuff. Um, you're going to notice that you're going to get really oily in the T-zone. This is the T-zone, obviously, throughout the day. Like I notice that I get oily within 2 to 3 hours. So yeah, I'm definitely oily. What else? I just have some notes written down here for anything else that I want to explain. It can be caused by just the overactive sebaceous glands, which is oil. Your skin overproduces oil. So if you think that you're not supposed to use a moisturizer because your skin is oily, that's wrong. I did that in high school. I thought since my skin was oily that I couldn't use a moisturizer to make it even oilier, and my skin was even more oily from doing that. So don't do that because your skin is going to overproduce oil to compensate for you lacking in moisture. So always use a moisturizer no matter what, but just use a moisturizer that is matte. It says it has to say oil free, preferably non-comedogenic and non-acneogenic. And also with makeup, so that goes for makeup too. Like you should do oil free, something that's long lasting, and always have put powder on after you put your foundation on or concealer or whatever. And you can always get those little blotting papers that blot the oil, so you're not so you don't keep applying powder, because I find that if I keep applying powder over my oil, it makes it really like cakey. So blotting papers are probably the best for that. So the next skin type is dry skin. So obviously dry skin is tight, it feels flaky, you tend to have small pores, and you're more prone to wrinkles and fine lines. So people that are actually oily, back to that, your skin might be a little bit better as you age. You're not going to get as many, like you're still going to get wrinkles and lines, obviously, but not as many. With dry skin, you are going to notice more wrinkles and fine lines. So it occurs as hormones change with age and the body produces less oil. Also, alcohol and drugs can really affect your skin and make it really dull and dry. So kind of stay away from that if you don't want your skin to be really dry. You want something that is an oil-based foundation. Just maybe stay away from powder, actually, just because it'll really make you look dry. And then there's combination skin, so that is the combination between dry and oily. So you're going to be oily in the T-zone and be dry maybe around your cheeks, anywhere else other than the T-zone. Or the rest of your face could just be normal. And yeah, and it could be caused by the things that I said before for the oily skin and dry skin. So anything from alcohol and drugs, either your skin overproducing oil, like all that stuff. So it's a mix between those two. And then for the lucky people out there, normal skin. So you have no apparent skin disorders other than very slightly oiliness in the T-zone. Some people might not have any oiliness, might just be completely perfect, pH balance, whatever. So yeah, you can do basically whatever you want. You can use any foundation you want. You can use any moisturizer you want. So you guys are lucky out there. And conditions. So this is different. So you can have oily skin but be dehydrated, and you can have dry skin and be acne prone. So the ones that I'm going to list are just conditions. The ones before were skin types. So there's a difference between that. So conditions are dehydrated skin. So that can occur in combination or oily skin. You can get a little bit of flakiness, premature fine lines, and tightness. I think I have that as a condition because even though I do get oily, I still find that I do get a little bit of dry spots around the oil. So I'm dehydrated. So I'm not drinking enough water. I'm not moisturizing my skin enough. I could be taking medication that is kind of dehydrating my skin. So yeah, you really want to make sure that you're well moisturized if you're dehydrated and you want to drink a lot of water. Another condition is sensitive skin and blotchy skin. Also, I think I have that too. So you have fine texture or coarse, and it reacts quickly to anything. Like if you touch your face, you might get a rash, you might get red. I have that, unfortunately. Sometimes if I touch my face throughout the day, I don't even realize that I'm doing it. I will actually break out into a hive. It's just like this one little hive. It gets really, really itchy, it gets red, and then it goes white around the outside. That is sensitive skin. It doesn't happen all the time to me, but yeah, I have very reactive skin. So it could be due to weather, it could be due to the products, whatever. You may have broken capillaries, which is like rosacea, which I have. I have a little bit on my cheeks, just a little bit here and a little bit on my chin. So I like to cover that up. You could use an anti-redness cream or something that is targeted for rosacea for that. And all of these can be due to, like I said, the weather, products that you're using, medication, overexposure to weather and sun, harsh weather and sun. And so you want to use something that is hypoallergenic if you have this type of skin. Something that is tested on sensitive skin. That's important too. So there's some products out there that are tested on sensitive skin. Just go to your local beauty store, drugstore that has a beauty counter, and you can ask people there. Also, get something that doesn't have any fragrance in it, because I think I'm allergic to fragrance. So if you like a product and it has fragrance in it, maybe if it's the last ingredient, it might not make your skin react too bad because it is listed last. But yeah, acne skin. So you're obviously going to have blackheads, whiteheads, eruptions, meaning pimples, whatever. I used to have not a lot of acne, but I would get cystic acne. I still get it like once in a blue moon, but I wouldn't call my skin acne skin. But yeah, it's just due to the hormonal imbalance, improper skin care, not washing your face, maybe eating the wrong foods, stuff like that. Acne skin can be, it's usually dehydrated and sensitive, so keep that in mind. And so if you do want to cover up your imperfections, you maybe use a oil-free foundation that is for acne skin or for sensitive skin. So yeah, so those are the skin types and the skin conditions. They're both different. You can be, for the skin types, you can be in the middle of two. For the conditions, you could be all three. I'm almost all three. I'm more oily and dehydrated. I used to have acne skin, but not so much anymore. So yeah, you can be a combination of a bunch of them. Alright, so yeah, if you guys have any questions on what I mentioned or anything like that, just comment below, or you can actually message me on my Facebook page that I have. But yeah, I hope this helped out at least one person. That's why I'm doing this, to help people. So yeah, so thanks for watching, and make sure you subscribe. If you watch this on Facebook, I don't think you can subscribe when you watch it on Facebook. I think you actually have to go to YouTube, the YouTube channel, the website, and then click on my channel, and then it'll have subscribe. I think it's either at the top or the bottom, but I should know this. But it'll say subscribe. Just hit it. I don't think you have to be a YouTube I don't think you have to have a YouTube account. I think you can just subscribe on your own. Anyways, so yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.